He is the enigmatic lone wolf who doesn't conform to the usual rules. He's sharp, self-assured, and fiercely independent. But being a Sigma isn't just about attitude. It requires a specific set of skills to fully embody this personality type. Whether you're a seasoned Sigma or just discovering your independent streak, there are certain abilities that can't be overlooked. These skills aren't about fitting in or climbing social ladders. They're about enhancing your natural strengths and living life on your own terms. Here are 8 skills every Sigma male should master. Number 1. Reading people like a book. Understanding others goes beyond just listening to their words. It's about picking up on the subtle cues they give off without realizing it. A raised eyebrow, a slight shift in posture, or a change in tone can speak volumes. This skill isn't about being judgmental or making snap decisions. It's about using what you observe to handle social situations better. By paying close attention to body language, facial expressions, and verbal patterns, you can gain insights into people's true thoughts and feelings. Often operating on the fringes of social hierarchies, Sigma males excel at this silent observation, watching and listening more than they speak, picking up on nuances others might miss. You must observe without trying to interpret. Notice how people move, where they look, and how they interact with others. Then, begin to connect these observations with context. Is someone crossing their arms because they're cold or because they're feeling defensive? Focus not just on what's being said, but how it's being said. The pace of speech, choice of words, and even pauses can reveal a lot about a person's state of mind. Everyone has their own unique tells, those unconscious habits that give away their inner thoughts. Some people touch their nose when they're lying. Others avoid eye contact when they're uncomfortable. Learning to spot these individual quirks takes time, but is invaluable, especially if your Sigma nature often keeps you on the outside looking in. Number 2. Knowing when to keep doing the opposite. In a world that often demands conformity, there's something liberating in knowing when to swim against the current. It's not about being rebellious for the sake of it, but about recognizing when the conventional path isn't the best one. This skill is like having a compass that sometimes points south instead of north. It's about trusting your own judgment, even when it goes against popular opinion. This often comes naturally to Sigma men, but it can be honed and sharpened. Key is to know when to stick to your guns and when to go with the flow. It's a balancing act between independence and adaptability, between trusting your instincts and being open to other perspectives. When faced with a decision, form your own opinion before seeking others' input. This doesn't mean ignoring advice, but ensuring you have a clear perspective of your own first. Number 3. Saying no without feeling guilty. Turning down requests or opportunities can be tough for many people. They worry about disappointing others, missing out, or being seen as unhelpful. However, for those with a Sigma personality, saying no is a skill that helps maintain independence and focus. Declining without guilt isn't about being selfish. It's about respecting your own time, energy, and priorities. When you say yes to everything, you often end up saying no to your own needs and goals. You must be clear on your priorities. What truly matters to you? What are your non-negotiables? Knowing your own values well makes it easier to spot when something doesn't fit with them. Be direct but polite. You don't need to offer long explanations or excuses. A simple "I'm not able to do that" or "that doesn't work for me" is often enough. You're not responsible for managing others' reactions to your boundary. If you're used to operating outside traditional social hierarchies, use this perspective to your advantage. Saying no doesn't diminish your worth or others' opinions of you. Your value isn't determined by how much you do for others. When you do say no, pay attention to how you feel afterward. Notice the sense of relief or the extra time and energy you have for things that truly matter to you. This positive reinforcement can help overcome any lingering guilt. You're not just avoiding unwanted commitments, you're actively shaping your life according to your own terms. Key aspect of the Sigma personality. Number 4. Leading without being the boss. Not all leaders wear a title or hold a position of power. Some of the most effective leaders are those who lead without authority. It's not about fancy titles or corner offices. It's about influencing others without needing an official position. This is where Sigma males often excel. You might not be aiming for the top spot, but others tend to follow your lead naturally. It's like you have this subtle influence. Sigma men have a unique way of seeing things. They're comfortable challenging the norm, which catches people's attention. When everyone's panicking, these are the ones staying level-headed. It's no surprise that people look to them when things get tough. But you have to focus on your own actions. Don't just tell people what to do, show them. When you consistently deliver great results, people take notice. Here's a tip. Listen more than you speak. When you do share your thoughts, make them count. Offer your insights at the right moment and watch how people pay attention. Help others without expecting anything in return. When people know they can count on you, they're more likely to support you too. Stay calm during difficult times. Nothing says leader quite like keeping your cool when everything's chaotic. Don't be afraid to question things, but always offer solutions, not just criticism. Solve problems, and you'll find people naturally following your lead. This isn't about being the loudest or most authoritative, it's about making a difference in your own way. That's the essence of Sigma leadership. No official title required. Number 5. Staying cool under pressure. When things go crazy, most people panic. They get sweaty palms, racing hearts, and their minds just blank. But if you're a Sigma, these crazy moments are your time to shine. You're already good at watching before jumping in, and that's a big plus when stuff hits the fan. Keeping your cool isn't just about looking tough. It's about thinking clearly and making rational decisions even when everything around you is chaos. It's a must when dealing with big problems, whether it's work drama, personal emergencies, tricky talks. Staying chill helps you think straight and make smart choices. To get even better at this, use what you already have going for you. You're used to doing your own thing, right? That means you're less likely to panic just because everyone else is. Use that. Try to look at messy situations like you're watching a movie. It helps you stay calm. Pay attention to how your body reacts when you're stressed. Does your breathing get fast? Does your mind race? Knowing this stuff helps you control it better. Since you're good at thinking for yourself, make your own plan for dealing with stress. Maybe it's taking deep breaths, picturing a calm place, even doing a quick workout to clear your head. Train your brain to not just solve problems, to spot them coming. Please like and subscribe button on tile next time.